Okay, hello again. I'm sitting here on a Windows 10 machine which I've just loaded up from scratch with the Windows 10 DVD. I've allowed it to go through and do some of the updates, and it's apart from that, the only other things I've done is I've dragged the green ball onto the desktop, so the application for the green ball is sitting up here. And I've also installed Camtasia Studio, which allows me to record the screen as we're doing at the moment. So I'm just going to go through the process of firing up Greenball so that you can see how it works on a system that hasn't got the Adobe Connect plugin installed, and how it should hopefully cope with that. So we just go and fire up Greenball at this point in time, and you notice that we're prompted to run it because the user access control has not been disabled. We'll use our save preferences because I copied over my INI file with the settings in it. I stick with the same room number, my same username, same password, and again, as I explained previously, we're going to be using the legacy server Logon and my backup server, which I've upgraded to AnyWare 9.5. So we click on continue, and the machine I'm going to be hooking in at this point is the Classroom Demo PC. It does recommend that I use a screen resolution of 800 by 600, 102 by 4 by 768, or 1280 by 1024. I think I'm running 1280 by 1024 here, but you can get away with the letterbox screens now. If you're running with a letterbox style screen, it just means that when it's within the AnyWare interface, you get a black bar above and below the screen, so it's not kind of the optimal resolutions for fitting into the space that's allocated for the shared screen, but it will allow you to do it. Alright, so we click continue at this point. We're not going to use the scheduler. I see it's immediately logging in, and you'll notice here that the Adobe Connect is loading up within the browser. Now in the browser you can't do any screen sharing, so it should spot that, and you can see that it's installing the Adobe Connect add-in. Now, although we're running on a 100 meg line at the moment, this add-in always seems to take a long period of time to do the download. So you just have to wait for it, and it may come up with, as you see there, saying the learningtree.com is not responding. It is responding, it just takes a while to do it. And then it'll eventually pop up the full window once the plugin is installed, and hopefully should carry on. You should see it go through, rename the machine to the Demo PC Share, and then it should toggle over to the Demo PC View and hopefully share out our desktop. And there's the desktop that it's going to share. Right, and then it finishes up. First time it installs, you always get this kind of leftover window here, which you can just minimise. It's just part of the installing the Adobe Connect. It leaves that behind. Right, so if we come in, open up our window again, a couple of things I'll point out to you when you're going to come over to the demo view. You've got a couple of options now. There's a preview option, so if you wish you can just check that your screen is being shared, and you'll see it's recurses back in because it's showing my own screen here. So if I just come back in that and disable the preview, the other option you've got is you've got this button on here to go full screen, so you can pop it to full screen, and it will do that on all the student machines as well. If you've got some fine detail, you might want to increase the screen size. The other ones were in there, I think. Oh yeah, there's this other option to enable participants to draw, which I've not checked out yet, but it might be something you want interested in having a look at. Alright, that covers everything I wanted to say about the Demo PC. So if we just quickly close out of this, come back into the green ball again, I'm just going to quickly walk you through the process for doing the Anywhere Ready PC. The ideal of the Anywhere Ready PC, I've got continue here and click continue here. This one here is the Anywhere Ready PC. It's for sort of your back of the room guy or observer or producer role, where you want to have an extra machine which is connecting in, possibly with breakout rooms, possibly with a specified name. So if you want to call it, say like you're the producer, you can just type in producer there, and that's what your machine will be called when it comes up in the Anywhere GUI. And we're going to set out the breakout rooms. When it says set up the breakout rooms, all that basically does is it switches over to the breakout room view and then starts the breakout rooms just for a split second, and then stops them again, and then reverts back to the usual view. So you should see it rename the machine to producer now. Yeah, so there we go, and with producer. And then it comes over, it sees if breakout rooms has already been started. If it hasn't, it swaps over to the breakout room view. I should start the breakout rooms. So it starts them and then ends them, and then returns back to the normal view. Right, at which point it's done. If you just want to check what happened there, if we come across here and click on our breakout room view, and if we click on start breakouts at this point in time, doesn't look like a lot's happened, but if we drag our user into breakout room 1, you'll see that it comes up and it's got the breakout room view. Sometimes you may find that this window which indicates whether the breakouts are running has come to the forefront. If that's the case, if you just grab this demo and click on that demo PC window, it pushes it back to the background again and hides it away. And then when you end breakouts, you all get moved back into the main making room. Right. So that's a little bit about the AnyWare Ready PC. So close out of that. And the only other option that we have in the AnyWare Setup tool is just another one at the very bottom there, which was any other PC. And if you click on that, all that does is it's just a way of automating the logon of a PC. So if I just click continue, it's going to log in, and whenever it sees the AnyWare room come up, it's going to say done, and it's not going to do anything at all. No renaming, no checking whether you got the correct layout or anything. It just logs you in and finishes. So if you have an additional machine in the classroom that you want to automate the logging in of or whatever, that's the way to do it. It's just a tool to save you typing in your username and password. Right, that's everything I wanted to cover in this video, so I'm going to stop now, and I'm going to go and move on and do some troubleshooting videos.